Alright, I want to show you guys the new SCX6 Anti-foams. We're really excited about these. It's taken a little while to get these perfected for the SCX6 since it's such a heavy machine and it's a little faster than normal. But we have it dialed in now, so I think you're really going to be happy with these. We had to make them in a two-part, two different materials. So the outside is really soft. Instead of a dual stage where the pattern is different, not only that, but these are different materials. We have a real soft outer and then a more firm inner part. And that's what's gonna, the inner part is what's gonna give you excellent side hill ability. And then a softer outer is what's gonna allow the tire to conform to rocks and everything, roots, logs, whatever you might encounter that way. So anyway, that's it. We also have a especially designed between the two layers so it doesn't slide. You won't get any movement between them. So that's kind of a nice feature also. And have it especially formed on the inside for the rim too to hold it in place. So we're going to go ahead and install these on our rims here. We got a set of Vitavons rims, and then we have these stock rims, and we believe that this will work just about with any rim. We haven't tried them all, but we have tried these two, and there's no issue. They also will work with, of course, the factory wheel, and I believe they work with the G8 compound hyrax that Proline offers. So anyway, let's get these in. Just squish them up. They're pretty stiff, but it's not that bad. Just collapse them. Stick one end in the tire, and then work the tire out around it like that. Then make sure that it's in there centered good, which it pretty much centers itself. Just like that. You can see. Now we're ready for the inner ring of the rim. And what you want to do here is put the rim in the tire first before it goes in the anti-foam. Stick one in like that. And what I like to do is to go ahead and pull it, the tire up over the second part of the rim if you can, at least on the first part of it. You're trying not to pinch the tire when you install it, that's all. So just like that. Now one end of the rim is going to want to go in the anti-foam like that. So what you got to do is you got to push it towards where it went into the rim and then down. Don't let it go too far down in the rim, just a little bit. So you push it and then pop it in. And before you go clear down, pull the rest of the tire out around the rim like this. That way you don't pinch it in there and you gotta pull it out again. Alright, now you just push it down in there. Takes a little pressure, but not too bad. And then you want to center it. So check both sides. I think I pretty much got it centered. Just like that. And now we're ready for two outer pieces. So, and again, you don't want to pinch the rubber in between the rim and this outer part. So you kind of just, sometimes you can just drop it in. Sometimes you got to pull the tire away so it'll drop in. I think it pretty much dropped in there. You'll know if it's loose and in the right spot because you'll be able to turn the inside. And this and I can turn. So it's perfect in there. Oops, pulled it out a little bit, but like that. Then we're going to put the other piece in. Same thing, you don't want to pinch this on the rim, so just try to lightly set it in there so it doesn't pinch the rubber. It's pinching just a little, so I'll pull out on the rim. And this goes for whether you're using anti-foams or regular foams. Same principle there. So if you get it in right, then it's my phone. Then you can spin the rim to line your holes either way. That's how you know it's in. So anyway, we got it in, I think, pretty much. And one thing great about these is there's no pressure. Like foams, you have to squeeze in there to get the screws in. These are in the form that they're going to stay in. So you can just drop the screws in. You don't have to put pressure down. It'll screw right in and tighten out. But that is pretty much what it looks like. Real soft here. Able to go over like a rock or a log, no problem, and compress. But on the side hill, they're just awesome. It won't roll over at all. You won't get any roll, which is going to be very nice. So now we're going to put them in the Vitamons. So to get it out, you just take your thumbs and push out a little bit and pull the ring out. Now we're going to do the Vitamons. Same thing, except this will have a sharper edge, so sometimes it's a little trickier. So I'm going to put the rim, the inner part, inside the tire first and try to get it outside of the tire a little bit. It just makes it easier. Like that. Now again, you let it drop in a little bit and then push towards where it dropped and down. Let it fall a little bit too much. Just like that. You can hear it go in. Now you pull the rest of the tire out around the rim like that and then push down. Just like that. Now we just got to make sure that we're centered the best we can. With the Vitamons, it's like 2 millimeters off because of the steel lips, but that's looking pretty good. So we're gonna be happy with that right there. Make sure the tire's around the bead like it should be, and the same thing. Instead of just forcing it, just kind of work it around and let it slide in easy. That way you're not pinching the rubber. Sometimes it wants to pinch in there against the rim, so you can go like that and then it just drops in easy. So we'll go around the other side. Again, if you work the rim in the rubber first and then drop it in, it just makes it a lot easier, and you can turn this to line up your holes, no problem. And there you have it. And they're perfect. As you can see, you can just, I'm not even squeezing on it, you can just drop the screws in and start threading. Again, it's not foam, you don't have to compress it and force it in there. It drops in, easy to go. So these are awesome. We're really excited about these, and we think you guys will be too. So there you go. If you have any questions at all, just feel free to reach out to us anytime. Thanks.